Hey, what's up, everybody? Another What Sold. This is a Monday, and we have some really good sales today. 19 items to be exact. Again, one away from being 20. Yesterday, I was one away from being 30, but we got our final one during our live session. So let's see if we can get number 20 during this live session. If you're on YouTube, thanks for watching this. I put a lot of these on there pretty much for you guys to do live. So this is a live interaction. So I'll be answering a lot of questions, and I'll be posting it on YouTube like I do with a lot of my others. I do this so you can have an idea of what I'm selling, what I'm buying things for, and how much I'm making. For everything that I purchase and that I ship, I have the buyer pays shipping. So everything that I show you, as always, buyer pays shipping, and everything that I show you costs between $3.99 and $7.99. My average cost of goods here is about $5.50. There's one thing that costs over $7.99, and I'll tell you about that in a little bit. So just sent you an Instagram message, found about boatload of micro machines for $2.99 total. Wow, micro machines bring back memories because I used to play with those all the time when I was little. I know they resell good. Hey, Amy D, how you doing? I bet all those thrift clothes stink. No, never. All right, so like I said, we're packing up 19 items today. So sold 19 items. Again, I do 24 hours. So I always pack around 8 o'clock at night. So 24 hours later, I sold 19 items. First item going out is a pair of, actually we'll do those later. The first item going out, which you all know I love. Hi, what is this live about? I'm a full-time reseller, and I thrift from thrift stores and garage sales and places, and I resell online. I do it full-time. So that's what this is about. Going to the bins tomorrow. Let's go. I hope you do good at the bins. You know the bins aren't my thing, but all the power to you. Abercrombie & Fitch cargo pants, or shorts, I should say. Cargo pants do really well too. But I picked these up. People pass them over all the time. I sold these for $23, and of course, buyer pays shipping. So $23, and this is a really bad size. Thank you, the one for the microphone. Beep, beep, 1, 2, Eric. But these are bad size 28. 28s do not sell very well, but I know that brand sells well, and they're probably going to maybe like an older kid or something like that. Or a guy with a small waist, who knows. So as you know, I list everything from my phone. I source everything from I pick everything from my bins in my basement based on my phone. And then I check everything right before I put the label on. I print off all my labels, have everything ready to go. And so I'm ready to go right now. This is going to Katie in Tennessee. $23. I paid $3.99 for those shorts. Howdy, everyone. How long did it take you till you got your first sale? Mark, I started selling stuff in 2001. So I used to do antiques and collectibles, so that's a long time ago. I'm not sure. But if you find something around your house, let's say a North Face sweater or jacket that you haven't been wearing, you can throw it up online and look at sold comps, and you could probably sell it like that. So it shouldn't take you very long as you price your items right. What is your monthly gross? So I usually don't like to talk about money. I was a full-time teacher for 13 years, and I'm making way more than that now. So if that tells you anything, I am transparent. My online store for the past 4 years has brought gross to over 100. That's gross. So this is a Robert Graham short sleeve with the flip cup. And I just listed this, and it sold for $25.54, which means it's an auto posture sale. If you're not familiar with my auto posture, it's in my link tree, but I love auto posture. If people show interest in one of my items or look over it for a long time, it automatically sends out an offer to them for 5% off, and I say, hey, thanks for looking at this. And the next day, thank you, Kayla. By the way, Kayla, I got something in the mail today. It's a 5% off, and they took it. So they got 5% off of that Robert Graham. Robert Grahams usually do better in long sleeves for me, but this still sold for $25 or so, and I only paid $5 for it. So again, 19 sales today, pretty good. This is one of my better ones right here. Kayla, the booger. Yeah, so this came from Clearwater, Florida. I'm not for sure what it is, but I have an idea. This next thing, I just put in one of my videos. I just picked it up last week. This is a Nat silk, and it's a limited edition. Just like in Tommy Bahama, they make some of these in limited editions. You just have to look for the tag. They're kind of sneaky about it. But this is a pure silk 2XL. It sold for $50. And it sold within like less than a week, I think. Less than a week. Sold $50 in less than a week, which is pretty good for a summer, spring item, $50. Usually this time of year, my items sell for less because it costs less, right? I'm not selling a whole bunch of jackets or anything like that. This sold to Miles in Michigan. Miles in Michigan, again, I spent $4.99 on that. It's going out first class on one of my poly mailers, so you can find on my link tree. And that's that. So I also want to for sure be answering your guys' questions if you have any. So like I said, if you missed this or if you're catching it later or seeing it later, it will be posted on YouTube. You guys know I like my shorts that are Adidas, Under Armour, Nike with the stretch waistband. So I call these the Adidas 360s. These sold also within a week. They're kind of this cool mint green. I like that mint green. I knew they'd sell pretty quick. $3.99 is what I have in them, and they sold for $18.88. These are kind of a Surf's Up method way too. A lot, if you follow me, there are a lot of things I've been doing that I can list really quickly and sell them quickly and make about $10 to $12 profit. These Adidas shorts are one of them. I have a lot of them for sale, and I sell them quite a bit, especially this time of year. How often do you end listing then sell similar? So that's a good question. I used to do it often, but now that I have auto posture, it automatically does it. And let me make sure it's going to the right person. It's going to Nick. And for some reason, I have that going priority, so it must have weighed just a little too much. So with auto posture, it doesn't sell similar. It actually completely takes your item off and then list it as a brand new item. So for example, I have something here I'll show you later that I've had listed for a long time. And I'm talking probably a year and a half. And it just keeps renewing after 31 days. It renews. It keeps that same item title, ID number. Let's say it's 1234. So the item 1234 just keeps renewing. Auto posture takes it off, then puts it on as item 5678, so it's got a brand new title and a brand new ID, and it pushes it up in the eBay algorithms and shows it off to people, so it doesn't get compressed down. So auto posture has been helping me out in two ways. Two of them I just told you. Hey Brock, what's up? I will answer the phone for you at some point. Let's see. Next item that sold, Dunning golf shorts. So Dunning is a brand I pick up. They do better in the shorts and pants than they do in the polos, but I still pick these up. So here's the Dunning. There's a little logo on the back pocket. Again, just some regular old khaki shorts. They sold to Wally. They sold to Wally for $18.04. Another auto posture sale. I know that because I have nothing in my store priced at $18.04. Very random price. So I probably had these at $18.99 or $19.49 or something like that, and they took a 5% off offer on them. So I'm making sure it's going to Wally. It is Wally in Virginia. So yep, Wally in Virginia, first class. Again, $3.99 for those. Next item, shout out K-Way. I sold a couple of trains that I've had for a while. Did not get them in a bulk buy, but I used to sell trains often. Especially when we did estate sales, I would find the Lionel, like from the 50s and the 40s. There's really nice train sets, like the Santa Fe that would sell for like $500 for the set, or just a locomotive alone. These were just at a local Goodwill, and they are a couple little locomotives. So the locomotives always sell better than the train cars, just FYI, if you ever come across them. I didn't ask a lot for these. Just $28.50 is what I got for both of them together. And they're going out in one of these shoe boxes that I get free from the Postal Service. Yep, train. Ever make a good sale on a book? Funny you should ask. Yes. Again, going back to my antique and estate sale days, There was someone who was a book collector, and I bought all her books from her for about $3,500. And she had a ton of first edition books. What is it? Peace, Love, and War, first edition. I ended up selling like all of them for around 18 or 20,000. It took some time, but I ended up connecting with a book collector out west, and we just got together, and he found me all the different outlets. So yes, I've sold books before, but as far as retail stores now, no. Ever since 2015, no, I have not. So no books. That was just back in the day, the good old days of buying antiques and collectibles. I don't do that very often because I can't find them like I used to. Plus, everyone has the internet and can look that stuff up for the most part. What's up, MJ? Auto Posture. I was just talking about you. How I know if it's an Auto Posture sale because it's some crazy random price. And I've had quite a few of those over the past couple days, which is a good thing. It's a good thing. So sending out those trains, obviously I packed them up a little nicer just because they're in boxes. Again, shipping them out in a free box. Why go to Walmart or somewhere and pay for a box when you can get one for free? Make sure it's going to the right person. It is. It's going to Dave in Ohio. Dave in Ohio. You took the jerseys down. Yeah, because I did a golf video. So I did a video on golf polos that sell and that don't sell, and it's going to be up on YouTube later tonight. So those were from my video, the golf video. How do you work your inventory? What do you mean? What do you mean, how do I work my inventory? I will answer that, just more specifics. Let's see. Treasure Hunter books. Yeah, I don't read books, by the way. Nope, do not read books unless it's to my kids, and those are mostly picture books. So, remember all those Talbots that I bought, and I have a lot of them up through together? There were some new with tags. So if you didn't know that, I bought like 25 or 30 Talbots, which I usually don't buy Talbots, but they were all 3X, all the same, like cardigan sweaters. I'm like, I pick them up, I can list them really easily. Once I list one, I can sell similar. So I actually listed this. I listed this one and another one laying in bed this morning before I got up, and they both sold today. So $18.88 for this. I had $4 into it. So what's up, TJ? How do I organize everything? Yes, in bins. So I'm in my basement right now. It's a partial basement, and I have about 60 bins-ish, plus 60 bins plus down here, and everything's organized. So for example, I'll have like gray golf shorts in one bin, and I'll have khaki golf shorts in another. I'll have pattern golf shorts in one bin. I'll have cargo shorts in one bin, stuff like that, all throughout my basement. I know where everything is, and so that's how I pull all my inventory. So tonight, actually, my wife is down here, and she's like, hook fishing shirt, da-da-da-da. I knew exactly where to go, pulled it out. She said, 28 size Abercrombie & Fitch cargo shorts. I went over to the cargo bin, pulled them out. So that's how I do my inventory, all in a bin system in my basement on racks, which are some are behind me. But yeah, so that cardigan sold to Julie for $18.88, first class. Really surprised. I've been selling those Talbots like crazy. I think I had like 170 maybe in all of it, and I'm already like $400. So, all right. Hello, Trisha. What's up, Trisha Smith? Do I pay for shipping, or does the buyer? So for me, I've always had the buyer pay shipping. So in my business model, I have the buyer pay shipping. It's really tomatoes. I know a lot of people that do a free shipping. You just have to calculate that into your price. What I do is price my item down a little bit, and then I have the buyer pay shipping. And it works out because I know how much everything weighs. I input it into my phone when I list it. It works out for me. And that's just what I do. And I always tell people, you got to just kind of trial and error, do what's best for you, to see what works best for you. This is Hook. I used to call it Huck because it looks like Huck. But Huck fishing shirt. I listed this recently, got it recently, $4.99. It sold for Auto Posture. You watching this? 2016 Auto Posture sale. So that got a 5% offer What's up, K-Way? A 5% offer to somebody because they showed interest in it. So that was an auto posher sale. That 2016, not any time have I ever listed anything at $20.16. So that's how I know that was an auto posher sale. It was probably listed at $22 or $21.99. K-Way, I got something in the mail. It's from Clearwater, Florida. I'm not for sure, but I don't know what it is. I don't know if I want to open it though. Pair of shoes that I sold to one of my person. Bought 60 Talbot items. Some the other stuff Friday for $40 and sold 5 already. Yeah, Talbot's that bigger size sells better. And nothing, no shame in anyone's game. My dad weighs 350, or he did weigh 350 pounds. It's the truth. The bigger, the better. It's harder to find that stuff. You go to any store, you can't find those bigger sizes. You have to order them special, and they cost more money. So, it's a true religion, good brand for you. You need me to open it, this package right here? I don't know. We'll see how many hearts I get in it. I need to get a, actually they're right here. I can snag it. You guys know me. Everything's within reach. Go Gadget Arm. Boom. So I got another one of these because I did. Hey, thanks for the heart. I sold some shoes. So this was someone that was in my live and saw that I picked up these Nike Peace like jungle shoes. And let me make sure. Yep. So these Nike jungle shoes. What I was going to do was go give these away to somebody, to like a kid before school was out. Because I don't know if these are fake or not. I don't want to mess with Nikes and being fake or not fake online. I paid $20 for them. So I just sold them to her. I made about $12 off of them. I could have gotten more, but she wanted them. So happy for her to get those. So I'll ship them down to her. Hell yeah. That's me, and I'm super excited about it. Stick Planet, is that you? Is that you? I'm going to wreck them good at work. Hey, good. See, look. Size 8. That's why I was double checking size 8. But look, the condition is super good. Super good condition on those. So, yeah, those are good. I'm glad you got them. You know me, I really was going to give them away. I had that pair of Joker shoes. Those are going to be my giveaway shoes. I'm literally going to go find someone in need. Be like, Goodwill, you made me spend $20. I'm going to go give these away for free to somebody. So not only am I helping your Goodwill cause, I'm giving them away for free. So there we go. I put those in a bag inside of one of these shoe boxes, and this is going out priority. So you'll get this in 2 to 3 days. 2 to 3 days on this. Let me make sure it's coming to you. So you must live in Florida, St. Pete. I love St. Pete. St. Pete Beach, near Clearwater. All right. Help. Keep missing my questions. Libby, I want to answer it. What's your question? Libby, my bad. Ever heard of God Body Clothes? I found a jumpsuit. Nope, I haven't heard of that brand. What did you say? Libby, I want to answer your question, so I'm watching the screen. Auto Posher, what is the monthly cost? So if you go to my link tree, you can click on my Auto Posher tab, and it'll take you to the site. I think mine's around $35, but I actually just do eBay, and it's worth it for me. If you list on Poshmark, Mercari, I even think Depop, eBay, all of those sites, it will do all of them for you. And it's like literally having an assistant for $35. Really, you should be paying $500 for all the sales that it's gotten me. So it's really good, especially for me. Again, it depends on how much you have in your store. If I have 25 items in my store, probably wouldn't be worth it for me. But if it starts paying for itself, it's a for sure thing. Plus, it's a write-off at the end of the year for my business. This is a Puma, like Argyle, black on the back with the print, with the little the Puma hit right there, the like honeycomb that they're known for. This sold to Corey for $18. $18. So this is going to Corey for $18. One of my former students is in this chat. Brock. What's up, Brock? Good talking to you. Good seeing you in here. Corey Bow. It's going to Minnesota. Again, you know I have everything right here at my fingertips to ship. So that's going on its way. Repeat buyer. See, I like how eBay, it didn't used to do this on my phone. So it doesn't show who the person is, but see how that green right there, it says repeat buyer. Thanks 1212. Repeat buyer right there, that shows me that I got a repeat buyer, and I like that about eBay now. So I can send them a little message. Do you guys do thank you notes? Tell me in the chat. Do you guys do thank you notes or anything? I don't do thank you notes, but I will send to someone like this, like, thank you for buying another item from me. So obviously they were happy. This is another one of those Talbots that I listed in bed this morning. You do, Flippin' Nurse? Okay, Amy says no. I do thank you notes on all my orders, Trisha Smith. So yeah, so it's kind of hit and miss, right? So I do. It looks like most of you do. I always tell people if I started fresh over, I would probably do thank you notes. I would order a whole bunch of them and put all where I sell everything at, Poshmark and everything. Maybe a QR code on there. I think it's a good idea. I don't, just because, I don't know, I've been doing it for so long, I don't feel like I need it. But if I were starting out, I'd want to build my reputation, build my store, make people come to my eBay store, wherever, and see, hey, I don't have a lot of feedback yet, but I'm a good seller, and I want to thank you for what you bought. But once you get enough feedback and positive feedback, I think that speaks for itself. Go with your gut and start. Yeah. Mine has a QR code. Yep. I print them on 4x6 regular copy paper, 4 sheets, cut them out nice and fancy. Nice. So that even saves you more money. Here's another sale that I listed this week, because I think we talked about this in my thrift haul last week. I think this is more of a vintage LL Bean. It's a rain jacket. Like I said, I list rain jackets this time of year. I'm a seasonal seller, but rain jackets sell really well, obviously, in the spring. So this is a long, as you can see, long. My Go-Go Gadget arm doesn't even go that far. Long rain jacket, LL Bean. Auto Posher. It sold for $30.61. There's no way I had anything listed for $31.61. So someone clicked on it, showed a little interest in it, and they got my offer for 5% off and a thank you, and they bought it. So, and it's been funny because that's actually going out. Let me see what that's going out. That is going out. Envelope, Peter. Yeah, Peter. All right. What about you tells it that it's vintage? So this tag is more of a vintage tag. Now, LL Bean does have even more vintage tags. LL Bean goes back to like the 50s, I think. So they have all sorts of tags. But this tag is more of like a 1990s, maybe early 2000s tag. I just know that just because I've been doing it a while. But that's what told me it was vintage. And I actually didn't even put vintage in the listing. I just put LL Bean Gore-Tex, which it has right there. If it has Gore-Tex, you always want to put that in the listing. I put LL Bean Gore-Tex rain jacket, size XL, regular, blue, full zip, hooded, long. So I didn't even put that it's vintage in there. I didn't need to. So seasonal selling, yep, that's what I do. If you have enough inventory, I feel like it hits a spot for me, because like I said, today I sold 19 items. Most of them, almost all of them, were spring and summer items. Obviously, it's that time of year. So this sold again to Peter. So Peter in Wisconsin. Peter in Wisconsin. See, it must be raining up there right now. He needed that. Let's see. Bonobos. We just talked about these last week, and I just listed them. I actually have another pair to list. But remember how I talked about bonobos that are golf related? I do pick up. I also pick up bonobos blazers, especially if they're linen or cotton. They sell really well. I picked one up today. You'll see it in my live on Thursday. But these are bonobos. It's an olive green, and you can see it tells the inseam and everything right there on the pocket. and it says Bonobos Golf. So these always do well for me. Again, I mean, I'm not killing it with these, but for $23, I picked these up, which a lot of Bonobos I don't pick up. I don't know about you guys. Do you guys pick up Bonobos? The pants used to do really well, and then maybe about a year or two ago, they just kind of fell off completely. They have the chinos, and then they have like the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, days of the week pants. Days of the week. Days of the week. Feel like a teacher. So it's sold for $23. Going to James. So you need to answer the phone. I'll call you on Mr. Yep, I will, Mr. Brock. I will. We'll talk. Weekday warrior pants. That's right. That's what they're called. Weekday warrior pants. So here's a brand that I swear I just talked about this brand in our live the other night. I just listed it. Oliver Ridley. I've never picked this brand up before. Never heard of it. The comps weren't super good. I listed it right in between what I saw the comps at, which was $23, and it sold right away. So maybe it was my bad. I listed it too cheap, but it was right between the comps. So I looked at the comps and I listed it right where I thought I should have. I'm not going to complain. $23. So you see how these all add up? This time of year, it's a whole bunch of those $20 items. But when you sell 19 of them, it adds up. And then you get those $50 items that trickle in between. So this is going out to Bill in Texas. Hold on. I still picked them up. Sold 2 yesterday. Yeah. Okay. That's good. So I have some I also have picked up that I plan to lot up come fall. But I just haven't been picking them up as much. I'm curious to see how much you sell them for. I used to sell them for about $18.88 plus shipping. Is what I used to sell those for. Here's another surf's up. I'm telling you, this is not a brand I normally pick up. Callaway. But if it is with this waistband, people like these stretch waistbands. I sell these for $14.99. And it takes me, as you guys know, 30 seconds to take pictures and 30 seconds to list. So I'll pick these Callaway shorts up that most people pass up over, and I'll get about $10 profit on them, and I sell them super quick. Brad. I pass on the shirts, though. Yeah. I like the Bonobos polyester shirts or golf shirts, so I do like those. But yeah, the long sleeve shirts, I buy for me. Those are like one of the things I buy for me if I dress up nice. I am wearing a polo tonight because I did a golf video. It's going to be on YouTube. This is going to George. I'm one behind over here. George, do you sell more best offer or just normal? So, okay, 25 to 35. That's really good for those Bonobos. And I also like Bonobos with the longer length, too. I'm sure you're the same way. Do I sell more best offer or just normal? So, when I do the Surf's Up method, I don't do best offer. And the Surf's Up method is like those Callaway shorts. I list them for $14.99. They take me 2 minutes to list. Polo Ralph Lauren button-up shirts, Adidas shorts, Under Armour shorts, all those I do not do best offer on. But higher-end products that are like $100, I do best offer on. So that's kind of how I do it. I know, like, I price as low as I can, and people ask, hey, will you do a best offer on this? And I'm like, no, it's the cheapest I can go. And they understand half the time they buy it. Do you ever catch yourself getting behind on listings? Jessica, duh. So, hey, thanks, Barry Treasures, one of my favorite comedians out there. Do I ever get behind on listings? Of course. I'm telling you, I need either 30 hours a day or 2 of me. 2 of me or 30 hours a day. I mean, I listed probably 10 items today. I'm going to list some more tonight. But this was a uh-oh by me. We all make uh-ohs, right? We all make uh-ohs. These sold for $9.49. $9.49. Why? Because it did not have a back button. My mistake. So the other side had the button. This side didn't. So I usually sell these for about $18. It was missing the button. So I only paid $3.99. I still made some money off of them, but that was an uh-oh. So an uh-oh that you make money off of is still okay, but it was an uh-oh. Good. Great help. Good. I'm glad. That's what I'm here for. Like I said, everyone knows me on here. I was a teacher, and everyone says, like, you're just teaching again. I feel like that is exactly what I'm doing, which I enjoy. I enjoy it. It's on my own terms. I'm my own teaching boss. Buried treasures. You got to go live tonight, Buried. I could watch you all day, man. Your personality is like what I laugh at. Your jokes are what I like. That's my type of personality. 1709. 1709 is what I sold this 1800 tequila Travis Matthew for. So this Travis Matthew, I find these all the time around my area. I'm sure you guys do too. Like distributors, like donate these shirts or whatever. A lot of times we find them new with tags. They still sell. So obviously, sold for 1709. Auto Posher again. I don't list a thing for 1709. So these were probably 1799, or this was 1799. It sold for 1709. So there's one of the 19 items that sold. I've made mistakes before. Have I listed Barney yet? No. I'm waiting for my wife to get the right size box to list Barney. So what I don't want to do is list Barney, then have to go buy a box. I don't want to buy a box. I'm fine holding on. Hey, thanks, Barry, for the tennis ball. And the basketballs, and the soccer balls. Kick. All right, and the corn, all right. Thank you, Barry Treasures. I love you too. You'll get all that back tonight as gifts. Okay. But I lost my train of thought. What did you ask? Wayne said he would battle me. You think he'll be back out? Oh, I'm gonna call him out all night tonight. No, yes, I'm not buying a box until the Barney. Until I get a box for Barney. Barry's over here sending me everything. 1212. Thank you for the mic. Let's get to the next item. I need a round of applause for this one. This item I've had for a year and a half. Thank you, Auto Posher. Because there's no way. I thought this was a grand slam when I bought this. It's a Chubbies. It has this, Christmas print all over it. New with tags. I'm like, that's a $50 bill all day long. Nope. $27.35 Auto Posher sale. So thank you for the round of applause. But Christmas sells year round, I guess. The Kings of eBay. Thanks for the rose. But yeah, I thought this was a $50 bill for sure. I was way off on that one. Whatever. This is actually going first class though. It's super light. It's just like it looks. It's a super lightweight fleece. Super lightweight, probably because it's cheap. Chubbies selling for $27. Wish it would have sold for more. I only had $5 into it, but that was a $50 bill. I don't like holding stuff season over season too long. So that was an Auto Posher sale because it sold for $27.35. I don't list anything for $27.35. Of course, I want to make sure it goes to the right person. It is someone in Minnesota. So they like Christmas all year round. It is cute though. So did you get your old name back? July or June? Yeah, my bad. July, June, whatever, Christmas. What's my old name? I'm not, Barney anymore. I'm not, Captain Underpants anymore. I sold both of those. So I'm looking for a new name this week. Surfs isn't cutting it. So, but what is cutting it is Seersucker in the spring. Shout out Seersucker, Vineyard Vine, Seersucker pants. These are actually pants. Seersucker pants. These sold for $20.16. Another Auto Posher sale. I love you, but I hate you. Now I'm going to have to list a whole bunch more. I got 19 sales today. More than half of them are Auto Posher. Thank you, Auto Posher, for the sales. Like I said, I probably made my money in Auto Posher off today alone. These are going out first class. Chubbies is more beach type vibe for sure. That's why it didn't sell. I sell Chubbies shorts all the time, and the Chubbies shirts, which are called the Nutter. I sell those too, and chinos that are Chubbies. So Chubbies. This is not an over 18, so I can't. I forgot to put it over 18, so I can't do my regular talk. So that is everything I sold. So 19 items. 20 on a Monday. I know. I'm looking. Did you get 20 on a Monday? Because that would be awesome. Did you get 20 on Monday? I didn't. I have 19. So, and right now is my cutoff time. I do 24 hours. So 8 o'clock every night is when I start listing or packing. So 19 hours it is, or 19 items it is. That's okay. I'm going to list some more tonight. And then check these out real quick. So look what I found today. I found some 501s that are vintage. Look at these 501s with this number next to it. These are super old. Not super, super old, but super old. Hats off to you, sir. Hey, thank you. All about that booty. All about that booty. Sorry about that. I did just disappear. I had to pick up those 501s. But thanks for joining on. Appreciate it. As always, if you're catching us